Hi, I'm Nick Kenny, Executive Director of the Greeley Philharmonic Orchestra, and I'm so thrilled to introduce you to the Greeley Philharmonic Orchestra's new music director, only the sixth in our 110-year history, Maestro Lowell Graham.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to be part of history, part of this wonderful organization, and part of Greeley. I'm returning home, so Greeley is my home, and I cannot wait to make some music with this fabulous musical organization.
As you know, we've had a gap in the music director position for a couple of years, and over time I'll tell you the story on how this transpired, but we are so fortunate to have you leading our orchestra. But as much as I would love to just chat and chat and chat, I want everyone to learn about you, Lowell. So tell us on a little journey of what your career's been like, your upbringing here in Greeley, whatever else you want to share.
No, thank you. Well, I'm a Greeley native. I'm a product of Greeley. I was born here in Greeley. I went to school at Lincoln Elementary, which no longer exists, at Jefferson Elementary, Meeker Junior High on 8th Avenue, and then I was the last class to graduate from Greeley High before it went to Greeley West and then all the others, and Greeley Central. So I'm a product of public school education. I went to then Colorado State College. And had one of my degrees from there, and then when I finished my master's, then it was UNC. So I'm kind of one of those products of a name change thing. So it's been a real joy to understand my roots and to embrace my roots. From there, I taught 3 years at Colby Community College in Colby, Kansas, and then I auditioned for and became a member of the United States Air Force and started in that program. As a conductor of their ensembles. My career finally led me to become the commander and conductor of the United States Air Force Band in Washington, D.C., which has many wonderful organizations within it. The Air Force Singing Sergeants, the Strings, the Symphony Orchestra, the Airmen of Note, High Flight, Max Impact. It's just a fabulous group of people, of about 265 folks that I had the opportunity to lead. And of course, we toured and traveled throughout the world, and that was just a great thing. Of course, then graduating from the Air Force, I don't like to use the word graduating. I don't like the word retired. I hate the word retired because I don't retire. Then I had the opportunity to become the chairman of the Department of Music at the University of Texas at El Paso. And one of the reasons that I wanted to go to that kind of a school is because we worked really hard in the United States Air Force with programs to make the Air Force Band look like America, because we represented America to the world. And we put several things in play, but unfortunately we didn't do as well as we would like to. So I wanted to go someplace where I was the minority. And in El Paso, 75% of first language is Spanish. 75%. I couldn't work at McDonald's. You know, I can get around a little in Spanish, but I'm not bilingual by any means to where I could do that. But it was great to be able to go to that institution and start. We started a program there with the Department of Music. We had about 175 undergraduate music majors. I chaired the department for 12 years while there, and we got it up to a little less than 400. And so I was really, really proud of that fact. Then about 10 years ago, I took over the orchestra again. I needed to do that, and so for the last decade I was the director of orchestral activities and professor of conducting at the University of Texas El Paso. Then I graduated again. So I graduated on the 31st of May, and so that was a great day for us, and it was like, okay, one more. And then this opportunity came along, and of course when I got the phone call from you and from Dr. Hansen, it was pretty amazing, the opportunity that you afforded me. And I have to say, I was thrilled to be considered to come back to Greeley and to be part of this history because of having played in the orchestra as a student, having been asked back to guest conduct. I have roots here, and musical roots besides family. I still have a farm in Briggsdale. Those passed down from my grandmother to my mother to me. So I know what it's like to have this agricultural background and dryland wheat and enjoy that sort of thing. So I'm a hometown boy. I've seen the world. I've had the opportunity to play in the greatest halls in the world. I've had the opportunity to have some of the finest guests and musicians share the stage with us. So I want to bring that back. I want to bring those experiences to Greeley. I want to share those with the community and reset where we are after this terrible 2020 that we've all had, which is not a good 2020. So we're going to reset it, and we're going to be energized and move forward.